Minecraft desserts are so boring. I'm more of an ice cream guy. So today, I'm gonna collect thousands of blocks to create the biggest ice cream sundae in Minecraft history. All in Minecraft Hardcore. Oh, and I'm gonna create this Minecraft sundae in real life too. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, where are we gonna build this thing? Well, over here is a giant pizza and a giant burger, so maybe somewhere around here would make the most sense. I like it. So I began chopping down trees to make room for our sundae. Oh, I'm so excited for this build. I love ice cream. And yes, I'm a grown man. I don't care. And that should be a pretty good spot. I think he agrees. So, if I was gonna build this entire ice cream sundae, I was gonna need a plan. So after doing some research, I mapped out the 7 main components that make up an ice cream sundae. So the first part of our sundae is gonna be a massive ice cream bowl. Because I don't know about you guys, but I don't like cones. They're just so messy. So when I picture an ice cream bowl, I imagine those old-fashioned blue glass ones that you'd find in an ice cream parlor. So I tried to go find one in real life, but I couldn't find one because it's not 1970 anymore. So instead, we're gonna have to use our imagination. Let's go get some blue glass. So first off, we're gonna need a whole bunch of sand to smelt into glass, and of course some blue dye, which we can get by actually bone mealing in a swamp biome and getting these blue orchids. Ba-bam! Oh, wait, that's light blue dye. It's fine, that'll work. And as I finish crafting our glass, please subscribe and hit the bell. Now, let's build this thing. So why don't we start by making a giant circular shape, and then we can slowly start raising it up to make kind of like a handle shape, and then make the actual bowl and like come out like this. Let's see what we can do here. All right, these zombies really don't want me to build this bowl. I think they prefer cones. And a long time later, I would say that is one good-looking ice cream bowl. But now it's time... Wait. It's time to serve up some ice cream. And yes, I spent real money on this outfit. So the most important part of any ice cream sundae is the ice cream. So we're gonna build that first. So let's grab some grass and let's see if we can make some nice outlines for these ice cream scoops. Whoa, that looks like some kind of science project geometry formula. But I think you guys get the idea. 3 delicious round scoops of ice cream. Well, after the dirt's gone. Now, I think our ice cream is gonna have the classic Neapolitan look to it, which basically means part vanilla, part chocolate, and part strawberry. So starting off with our vanilla scoop, we're actually gonna be using bone blocks. Simply because it has the perfect color for like a creamy white ice cream block. So let's go collect some bones. If we can find a few of these soul sand biomes, they have a super high chance of spawning fossils. Come on, soul sand, where are you? Oh, wait, this is not what I meant. This is literally the smallest biome I've ever seen. What is this? I'm gonna need something bigger than that. Oh, here is what we're talking about. Fossils come to Farzy. About 1 hour later, we have 5 stacks. That's not even close to enough. Maybe a simple skeleton XP farm will be a little more efficient. Yeah, this is much easier. Now let's get to building. So very simply, I'm gonna take these bone blocks and just kind of build up these patterns. And then we're gonna keep rounding this thing out, making a giant circle. And I think we absolutely nailed the shape of this thing. The only funky thing is that there are giant holes on the side, but that's intentional, so these other scoops can kind of like seamlessly flow in there. I don't know if that makes any sense to you, but it does to me. But this is not just some fake sundae. It has to be realistic. So, what's the main ingredient in vanilla ice cream? Pretty sure there's no vanilla in Minecraft. But what about sugar? That sounds pretty accurate to me. So let's fly into our scoop and put down some of our real ingredients. And yes, we're doing this for all of our ice cream ingredients. Now, our vanilla ice cream is actually legit. Wait, what am I doing? It's ice cream. I need milk. All right, cows, where you at? You're coming with me. Sorry, lactose intolerant people. I'm not doing your weird oat, almond, tofu ice cream substitute. It tastes so bad. Wait, where are the rest of you? Oh, okay, that's cool. I love this. This is going great. Get your cow butt up here. Thank you. And our first scoop of ice cream is officially complete. On to the next one, which is gonna be the classic chocolate ice cream. But as you guys can probably already tell, Minecraft has a lot of brown blocks in the game. So I'm not sure which is the best chocolate looking block. No. Definitely no. Ooh, you know what? A brown mushroom block might actually be a good ice cream block. Kinda looks like a creamy ice cream texture. You know what? We're doing it. Please, 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 please. And there's no brown mushrooms. Okay, well, I picked the hardest block to get. So instead, we're gonna have to fly to the dark oak forest and collect it by hand. Let the chopping commence. Come to think of it, I should have used the stem blocks for the white ice cream too. Oh, okay, maybe I shouldn't have, for obvious reasons. Do I have any other totems in here? No, I don't. Maybe I need to be a little more careful. Chicken jockey. Ah! Okay, you know what? I'm sick of this place. I'm gonna go get my mushrooms somewhere else. So, my plan B was to go to my good old-fashioned mushroom farm. But this farm still seemed kinda slow for how many mushrooms we actually needed. So instead, I laid down a ton of dirt and built the biggest brown mushroom farm I've ever seen. This should make things much easier. Now, let's go build some chocolate ice cream. And I can officially say the mushroom blocks were the right call. And also, if we fly inside, now you can see why I left this hole in here, because like I mentioned earlier, this has a beautiful flow between the two scoops, and it looks very natural. Hey, don't escape. No, you are a vanilla cow for the vanilla ice cream. Okay, you know what? Maybe some walls here would be handy. No escapees. And now, we just gotta get some chocolate ice cream ingredients, which is gonna be pretty easy because everybody knows that chocolate anything has cocoa in it. And thanks to the chocolate factory I made last episode, this will be very easy. I just gotta shoot this button right here, and that should give us infinite cocoa beans flowing from the sky. Oh yeah. Now I can't actually craft cocoa bean blocks, which honestly, Minecraft, you kind of fumbled that one. So instead, we're just gonna spam item frames everywhere. Chocolate scoop complete. And then for the final strawberry scoop, we took a pit stop in the cherry biome to get some of this pink wood, which made a phenomenal strawberry block. And of course, for the strawberry ingredient, I think the most obvious one would be sweet berries. Get it? Because like strawberries, sweet berries, they're both berries. I think that'll work perfectly. Well, as soon as they grow, but they will. But now, this is how our ice cream looks. Which also reminds me, we need 2 more servings of cows. And what better place to go than the Mushroom Island to get some mushroom cows? Because you would make a beautiful strawberry cow, and your son can come too, I guess. And you, sir, would make a great chocolate cow. Right this way. Well, also, I need more than just 2 cows. So I hope you guys are hungry. This might take a while. Now, all of our ice cream flavors have their very own cows, which means our ice cream scoops are officially complete. Now, if our goal was to build the world's biggest ice cream, we'd be all done. But we gotta turn this ice cream into an ice cream sundae, which is significantly more delicious. Now, when I was doing my ice cream sundae research, I was seeing a lot of bananas in these sundaes. Now, me personally, I don't really do bananas in my ice cream, but if that's what the majority of you guys do, then we're gonna build it. So bananas are normally yellow, but that's also accounting for the peel, which I don't think you guys eat that. But for the inside of a banana, I think end stone is actually a pretty perfect looking block. So we have to hit the end. Cannonball! Yeah, so close. And all right, here we are in Banana Land. That'd be a fire theme park idea. Just like a bunch of water slides shaped like bananas. No. Maybe I should keep my thoughts to myself. But now all we gotta do is just mine a whole bunch of this stuff. Go heal up my half-broken tools at the Enderman XP farm. and go create some giant bananas. Let's see how this thing is gonna come out. I have complete and utter confidence in this. I may have spoke too soon. I mean, we're getting there, but something about this just is like too flat. Broderick. Hi, you're a smart fella. Can I have some help with some geometry? Oh, what a guy. All right, let's go. Sounds good to me. Okay, so first we're gonna chop the middle a little bit and then fill in these gaps a little bit lower so there's like a dip in the banana. Right, Broderick? Hey, Broderick, can you hear me, Broderick? Whatever. Smartest chicken in the world, but can't hear anything. But then he told me to raise up these ends a little bit to give it more of a curve shape. And if Broderick was correct, actually, that is a banana. Okay, buddy, I'm proud of you. You did a really good job with that. Here, have some chicken. What a good dog. But after building our first banana, I then built a second one in the back and covered it in yellow candles. Simply because there's really no other ingredient in Minecraft that looks like a banana. So these will have to do. Bananas complete. Which now leads us to one of the most underrated parts of a sundae. The syrups that go on top of the ice cream. And like most ice cream sundaes, my plan here is to make one different syrup for every single scoop. So our first syrup is going to be some yummy red fruit sauce. And what better place to find red blocks than this red forest in the nether? And I think these guys are gonna do the trick. All right, so obviously we're gonna put our fruit sauce on top of our strawberry ice cream. And I'm not exactly sure how we're gonna do this, so I'm just gonna kind of like drip this down this way. And that actually looks really good. I love the color. It looks runny. Like it really looks like a syrup on top of this ice cream. So yeah, I'd say we did a pretty good job with that. But wait, we still need our ingredients. And since it's a fruit sauce, we may need to use the only fruit I know in Minecraft. I've never eaten watermelon sauce before, but it's all we got. Also, I hate this collared shirt. It's so uncomfortable. Fine, I'll keep the hat and the apron on. Fruit sauce complete. Moving on to our next sauce, we're gonna build some hot fudge for the chocolate ice cream. So hot fudge is normally made up of two important things: heat and fudge.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
But I think you guys already knew that part. Okay, I definitely like brown concrete. It's very like chocolatey, but also brown terracotta might look a little more of like that fudge texture and color. Oh, this one's really tough, but I'm gonna go with the brown terracotta. I gotta keep this bad boy realistic. Now we just gotta find a way to turn these fudge blocks into hot fudge blocks. And I think I have an idea. So if we craft a whole bunch of buckets and then go down to a cave system, we can find pretty much all the hot blocks we would ever need. Oh, wait, that's a trap. I take it back. This is a horrible idea. Water. Okay, we're good. Maybe that was a sign to not use hot lava. Or maybe it wasn't. Are mushroom blocks flammable? All right, I think we're good. Everybody cross your fingers, okay? So let's bring this brown terracotta down this way and wrap it all the way around. And now it's time to put in our lava. Let's see, what's the best way to do this? Perhaps I can place it down, just kind of like guide it with blocks down a certain way. Okay, now you're just gonna stop right here. Oh, wait, okay, that's not working. Oh my gosh. No. Oh, man. Oh no. Wait, I made a grave mistake. Oh gosh, are you gonna get stuck in the bowl? Oh, it's gonna go further. Wait, code red. Give me that back. Oh, and I started a forest fire. This is just going very wonderful right now. Maybe we just hide the lava inside the sauce. Something like this. Yeah, that is much safer. Hot fudge sauce complete. And for our last scoop of ice cream, we're gonna do caramel sauce. And for this, we're gonna be using our resin factory to get a whole bunch of resin blocks, because I think these are going to make a perfect caramel color. Ba-bam! Though we're probably gonna need more than 28 resin blocks, so let's go grind some more. Just gotta wait for the sun to set, and that's when our resin boys start showing up. Give me the good stuff. Now, let's go finish this thing off. And after placing down all of our resin, I collected some honey bottles to use as our caramel sauce ingredient. And now we can officially say all of our syrups are complete. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of these. These came out so good. Now, we're moving on to one of the most iconic parts of any ice cream sundae, which is the whipped cream. And after studying some real-life whipped cream, I felt pretty confident. So first and foremost, the most obvious whipped cream block, in my opinion, is gonna be snow blocks. So let's collect a whole bunch of this. Oh, wait, these are snowballs. I wanted snow blocks. I mean, I could just do that, but that's kind of a waste of time. So I need Silk Touch. Hello, villagers. I'm looking for the villager who sells the enchanted books. Is it you? No, you look busy. Definitely not you. You're just a farmer. Oh, he's gonna come beat me up. Come on, try me. I mean what I said. You're just a farmer. You'll never be Farzy. Oh, but you might be the guy I'm looking for. Hello. Okay, sorry to exclude you guys. I can trade with you too if you want. Weaponsmith. Would he trade shovels? Oh, that could be faster. First off, let's get some emeralds for this wheat. Then we'll grab some coal to make some more trades. And we're just gonna keep trading until we find some Silk Touch. Okay, well, I guess this guy does not trade shovels after all. We're just gonna do this the old-fashioned way. I just wasted so much time. And now we just gotta build this thing. So what I'm thinking is we're gonna raise up all this whipped cream into this like kind of tall shape in the middle. Something like that. But then we also need to kind of add more ripples here. Because as you guys know, when you spray whipped cream, it comes out in like this weird symmetrical shape. So is that any better? Actually, that just looks exactly the same. But it still looks pretty good. But I still do want to look a little bit smoother. And I think I know the guy for the job. If I place down a bunch of snow golems, they'll put down these little snow slabs and make the entire thing look way cleaner. Oh, look at this guy. He's already getting to work. Yes, sir. Big brain idea. Hey, wait. No, bro. Stay up there on the whipped cream. I literally gave these guys one job. All right, that's it. You're all fired. I'm just going to do it by hand. And once that was done, I built our other 2 piles of whipped cream. And for our ingredients, we're just going to slap in some milk buckets. Because I don't want to deal with any more cows right now. Whipped cream complete. So right now, all the ice cream sundae essentials are pretty much in place. Which means now it's time for the fun part. Which is building all the fun toppings. But before we do any of that, I gotta take care of something really important. Last episode, I said if the video got 5,000 likes, I would do whatever the top comment said. And you guys just barely missed it, but I'm a nice guy, so I'm gonna count it and do it anyways. And out of all the comments I saw, the most liked one said to survive a trial chamber with no armor and no totem. Which sounds completely dangerous and irresponsible of me to do, but a deal's a deal. So if I can't use totems or armor, I can still use weapons, potions, and beacons, which might be our only path to success. So I grabbed as many things as I could find and then headed out for the trial chamber. And if my coordinates are correct, the trial chamber should be... aha! Somewhere right around here. Oh, hello, doggy. Come with me. Okay, so first things first, I want to make a giant beacon, because if I have regeneration and resistance, that should help me quite a bit. Now we're just going to take off all of our armor and totem and replace that with a shield and a bunch of potions. Well, all right, let's do this thing. Oh, I am very nervous about this. Hello, trial chamber. Okay, I see some enemies already. Iron golems, I need you. And come along this way and fight for me. Oh, and here we go. We're beginning. Yes, go, my son. Fight them on my behalf. The more golems, the merrier. Yes, my boy. This is going so well. He's just wrecking everybody. Oh, baby, no. Ah! Come on, doggy, help. Thank you. Golden golden apple, golden apple, golden apple. I have a feeling I'll be eating all of these today. Poison. Back up, back up, back up. Get the milk, get the milk, get the milk. All right, level 1 looks cleared. Golems, follow me. We're going up a level. Oh, yeah, this is the place to be. Go, 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 go. Oh, wait. There's a key right here. Does that mean I won? Well, I don't see any more enemies, and I technically have a prize. So I'm gonna say I actually won. I'm running around and I see no more mobs. So guys, we did it. Let's go. See you later. But that being said, if this video gets 5,000 likes, I will pick out my favorite challenge idea from the comments and do that. Like the video and comment your crazy ideas down below. Now, for most Sundays, they have things like nuts and sprinkles for toppings. So let's grab a whole bunch of colorful wool for the sprinkles. And for the nuts, maybe just some pieces of wood will work. So now let's just take all our toppings and just start spamming them all across the whipped cream. And if we fly far away, it actually looks pretty sweet. Sprinkles complete. Now we're gonna hop over to this whipped cream pile and do our nuts. I'm not sure if these are like walnuts or almonds or peanuts. I don't even know what you put on a sundae, but they're just all the nuts. Oh, and we can strip them to add some more variety, so we actually have different nuts in here too. And that looks phenomenal. And lastly, we just have one more pile of cream right here. I guess we can just do some chocolate sprinkles. Well, actually, our chocolate block was mushrooms, wasn't it? Lore accurate toppings complete. And then to top it off, I built some wafer sticks coming out of the sides and 3 big red cherries on top. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we now have officially completed our ice cream sundae. And oh my gosh, I think this build came out so amazing. It's one of my favorite builds I've ever done in Minecraft. But now that this build is finally complete, it's time for us to build this sundae in real life too. With our first ingredient being our Neapolitan ice cream. Now I'm just gonna grab my scoop right here and let's dig right in. There's 1, that's 2, and then 1 big strawberry one, which makes 3. Now we're gonna do our syrups with the chocolate syrup, the fruit sauce, and the caramel sauce. Put some chocolates. Why is it yellow? Why is it yellow? It appears we bought the wrong thing, guys. Caramel sauce in. Oh, that's way too much. And finally, our fruit sauce. Doesn't that look delicious, guys? Now, as you guys may recall, when I did the ice cream in Minecraft, I put cows in there because, you know, cows are like dairy. Which is exactly why I went to Chipotle before this and got a steak taco. Let's grab a whole bunch of this and add our cows. Yum. What are you?
An idiot sandwich.
Now for the sauce ingredients, I used watermelon for the pink sauce. Let's throw some of these bad boys in there. And for the caramel sauce, we put a little bit of honey in there, just like in Minecraft. Oh, and how could I forget the banana? That was earlier in the video. But better late than never. Oh, that's fine, right? You're supposed to eat this stuff. And let's get a whole bunch of that because everyone knows I love whipped cream. Oh, wait, also, I definitely had yellow candles in the banana, so I got some of these candles. Maybe I could just like throw some in here. A couple down there and there, and I mean that tracks, right? That looks good.
Yeah.
Now we just gotta throw our toppings on, which includes some nuts. But if you recall, we did use mushrooms because there's no nuts in Minecraft, so I came prepared. No. Mushrooms going in. Oh, that's probably too many, but you know what? We're too far gone. And last but not least, our wafer sticks and our cherries. And we just want to add a couple. Yeah, that's whatever, who cares? So guys, I think without any further ado, that is our ice cream sundae. Let's dig into this bad boy. Yum. Oh, no. Oh. Yeah, I got some mushroom in there. I got the steak too. All right, guys, well, that's gonna be it for me. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna throw up. But all right, guys, if you want to see the rest of the vlog, I'll put a link down below because it was really funny. But that being said, that's gonna be it from me. Make sure to like, subscribe, do all the good stuff. I'll talk to you guys next time. So until then, goodbye.